ringside. Opening round scheduled for 10. Evander Holyfield's defense. Is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. Liston's got a bad cut now that's opened up on his cheek. Good block. Who do you think has the mental edge in a matchup like this of boxer versus brawler?
Well, it depends how it starts. You know, if the boxer can start and he can control landscape, he can be on the outside, getting his weight, getting a little cooperation where the brawler's walking into his punches, and then tie up on the inside. He has the advantage.
Nice block by Evander Holyfield. Halfway through round number 1. Holyfield connects with a huge right hand. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Not much action as he just ties up. He's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Firing off the uppercuts. Great exchange. Sonny Liston has got to be really careful here, Teddy. That eye has gotten to a point where this fight could be stopped at any time. Big shot. The right came clean. Look at that. Oh, right off the bat, he goes down. Round number 1, he's on the floor.
Came out a little careless, and he paid a price.
3, 4. Evander Holyfield's back up on his feet. Now, what will be interesting to see here is how he reacts in the next few moments. A crushing 2-punch combo by Evander Holyfield. Gets rid of that body shot. Nice work, the left hand to the head. Hits him in the mug with the right. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. Headshot lands with a hook. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counterpunch. What a stunning shot he just landed.
Well, he left the left hand out there a little lazy, and he crashed it over.
Evander Holyfield's off to a fresh start right now. That last round, he was really shook up, but he looks to be steady on his feet here. A shooting right hand by Evander Holyfield. And now he's targeting upstairs. Really wanted that uppercut, but just couldn't get it. Huge uppercut by Evander. Well, nowadays we have so many different weight classes. Used to be only 8 weight classes. Now with all the super and juniors attached to every weight class, you can go up and down the scale with ease throughout your career. Is that good for the game?
No, I don't really think it is, because you're making it too easy for the fighters. You know, I'm not saying that it's not good that they have an alternate to a weight class, but a lot of times when you make things easy, they're going to go for the path that is easier. In other words, somebody should be a middleweight. Now all of a sudden they're going to be a light heavyweight. They're going to be a super middleweight. Where with a little discipline, they would have fit into that middleweight frame. It wasn't that they couldn't make it. Now you make it so easy, they don't want to make it.
Halfway through this round. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. He brings an uppercut that really does damage there. Liston's able to land a nice clean left hand. Parries that punch away. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Sets up that right hand with the jab. Evander Holyfield's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. Last 10 seconds. Oh, how about that? Comes back with a power punch of his own. And that's the end of round 2. Liston's corner has to keep him calm. That's the kind of cut that can send a fighter into fits.
Yeah, and a corner man into using crazy glue instead of adrenaline. I mean, that is a scary cut, as you just said.
Really on the mark with that over-the-top shot with the right hand. Evander Holyfield's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. Evander Holyfield snapping out that jab. You see him with the left of the head there? It'll be interesting to see how this plays out from here. Liston's cut is now changing the course of this fight.
Well, the fighter's been trying to do his job. Now the corner man is the most important person right now in that ring. He has to do his job and stop that bleeding.
Not able to connect with the uppercut. What was it that Sonny Liston lacked? Not that he lacked much, but that maybe he could have improved that would have made him an all-time great.
The things outside the ring. You know, the things socially that were part of his life. The demons. Maybe the people that were involved in his career. But those things, I think, got in the way of him being a great fighter, or at least having a great career of longevity.
Evander Holyfield's tagged by that powerful hook. A well-placed left hand up top. Left to the body. And now targeting his opponent with the overhand right. Right to the body. Holyfield's putting forth a great combination there. Evander Holyfield's able to avoid that punch. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Back and forth they go. Each man getting the best of it. Evander Holyfield's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Let's take a look at Teddy's scorecard, where you can see that he's only got that one round in the bank so far at the beginning of round number 4. But Teddy, just the psychology of the game, knowing that you put your man down on the canvas, you really don't care about the scorecard at that point.
Well, you know you're the boss, and you can continue to be the boss. And more importantly, your opponent now, he's a little concerned about throwing something. He might get caught, he might get hurt again.
Really frustrating his opponent now. Evander Holyfield so defensively sound, it doesn't make for an easy target.
No, it doesn't, and it makes for a very frustrating night for his opponent. I see his opponent now, if you notice, he's getting a little tentative. He's afraid to let the punches go because when he misses, he's worried he's going to leave it open.
Left hand. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Evander Holyfield. Wow, what an uppercut. Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. How about that left hand? No, he missed that right. Halfway through round number 4. I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land a counter punch.
And that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. A little head hunting with the right. Liston's lack of defense, especially when it comes with just getting away from that right hand, is really costing him a lot here.
Well, it's pretty simple. The old timing would say, move your head, otherwise your opponent will move it for you.
Done a good job there, offensively scoring with that left hand. Very nice work there. Jab, uppercut. Unable to land clean by Evander Holyfield. Scores up top with a left. That round comes to an end, it gives us a moment to kind of reflect on this overall fight. Teddy, my thoughts are pretty clear cut. This is the kind of fight that just takes on a personality of its own. This is an all-out war.
Yeah, this is kind of like watching a guy who's not on a budget. You know, he's spending with both hands. You know, when he goes home, he's going to have no money in his pockets. And when this fight is over, these guys are going to have nothing left in the gas tank, and it's probably not going to a decision.
Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 ass spin and then go, oh no, actually I would say a little counter punching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. Evander Holyfield's missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. Well done, Holyfield, left hand. Boy, sharp two-punch combination by Evander Holyfield. Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but flinching. Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go. So swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counter punch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go, because every time he jabs, he gets caught.
And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting short upon. Now he's putting his punches together. The combination upstairs. And, oh! How about that? He goes from being the victim to handing out the punishment. One, two, three, four. Liston's rising back up. That takes some guts. Holyfield's fighting real smart here on the outside. He's a weeble wobble in the ring right now, just wobbling away. Holyfield's right hand working well that time. He scored well. Here we are, the start of another round, and if everything goes according to the way the first half of this fight went, he's going to be coasting in for an easy win.
Well, if his opponent goes along with it, he definitely will, but maybe he'll change the script a little. Flip the script a bit.
Evander Holyfield with a big right hand. Holyfield's opponent is saying to himself, I can't believe this. Every time this guy throws, it seems like he lands. He's very judicious with his work.
Yeah, and that's not by accident. You know, that's his temperament. He has that kind of temperament. If he went out with the guy and talks to the guy, you know, he thinks before he says things. He doesn't just, you know, let his mouth go. He doesn't just let his hands go. He lets them go when he thinks he should.
Evander Holyfield with the big uppercut. Liston's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. A clean, crisp right hand by Evander Holyfield. Fires off that hook. Holyfield's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Boxing 101, a nice, crisp combination by Evander Holyfield. And now just wasting everybody's time rolling on. Big left hand from Evander Holyfield. Right to the head with that right. Very nice work from both men. They each got a shot in. Huge right hand from Holyfield. Liston's just rolling away, but that's not the answer at all, Teddy. These middle rounds has gone his opponent's way.
Yeah, if he had just a physical guy in front of him, so maybe...
Big shot there. And he crashes to the canvas once again. He's gotten them before. What about this time? Sonny Liston's now getting back up off the canvas. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Evander Holyfield. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. Big shot he just scored with. He goes down. Oh, he may be close here. Can he survive the round? This is the stuff of legend right now. He is hurt bad. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Late goings here in this round, and he goes down. Can he survive it? One, two, three, four, five. That's it. The fight is over. Evander Holyfield's gunned down yet another opponent. A knockout victory. fights tonight, Teddy. Evander Holyfield, your winner by knockout in a fight that he controlled throughout.
I'm glad you liked it, and just as importantly, or more importantly, his trainer, his manager, and his promoter like it, because that means that he's going to be easy to sell now to television.
It was a good one indeed, and for Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time at the fights.